Hello, welcome everybody to the stream. Today is January 2nd. January is kicking off. Crazy to think they're already in the month of January, which is, I guess, like one of the hottest months for Northern Hemisphere. Was it the summer solstice like a week ago or something? So let me get the stream going. In the meantime, make sure you are part of other social, which includes my YouTube, Discord, Twitter, Reddit, Patreon, and PayPal. So I'm going to update the info command. If anybody wonders what's going on, they can always check the title. I guess if we got any stream mods in the chat, could we do a poll asking how many people actually use the info command to know to learn how or to learn what's going on during the stream? Yesterday we finished up recording the video for Secret Tricks of 1.19, and we started working on auto mob head farm for 1.19. Let me try this out. So Ilio showed me something. Let's see, art. Oh, you can't do this. VIP art. There's an artist role. There's an artist role. So if one of you guys actually make me art, I can actually give you the artist role. You'll have a special badge. Let me try to give it to Doom, because Doom has made me art. I don't know how to do it like easily. I'm looking in the settings right now. All roles. If I click on art role, so currently no one has it. Add new role. Search art. Oh, search Doom. Okay. Wait, does Doom not pop up here? Why does the Doom not pop up? Oh, maybe because you're already on it. That's probably why. Okay, let me try to give Doom the art role and see if he gets a new cool badge. Let's do add. So Doom, we'll do plus. Let's see, we'll give him the art role. Oh, I'll only give 5 people art role. Okay, so Doom, see if you can get the new role now. I gave it to you. I don't think I need to save or anything. Ilio is also someone who made my badges. Badges. So let's see. Ilio's not. Oh no, Ilio's there. Yeah, Ilio's a moderator. Artist. Oh, I also have a whole bunch of VIPs to give away too. So currently I got around 40, so I could give VIPs out if there's any people that raid me and they're supportive of me in the community. Remind me to give them VIPs because I do get 100 to give out, or not 100, but 60 I can give out. Oh my goodness, that looks so cool, Doom. Oh, it's like a little art palette with a brush on it. That is nice. There you go. So that's actually a cool incentive for people to actually want to design me some type of art. There's probably other people I can give it out to because like a lot of people made art for me, but I don't know what their Twitch names are because people made me art without telling me their Twitch usernames. But yeah, welcome everybody. We got Knots here. Helping is in the chat. We also got Dark Mage, Withermax. Welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna work on the auto head farm today. Like I said, we started it. We didn't start it yesterday. We started it like several months ago. I mean, actually years ago. I started this project years ago, but then I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if I can use skulk sensors. So then we started using those, and then I decided I don't actually need those. I think at the moment I'm not even using skulk sensors, but I originally thought, oh, that'd be so cool to like detect the creeper sizzling, and then because that's what you can do. January. Oh yeah, sometimes I say January when I mean July. My bad. I just did that the other day to my mother. My mother's like, January? I think I actually meant to say June to her, but I said January. Here's the auto head farm. That looks like a crazy command. Welcome in Slay. Wado's here. Ray the Gamer. Hey, how you doing? First time viewer, Mayud? Did I pronounce that? Mayudiv? Welcome in. We got Sappy here. That's pretty cool. It looks amazing on you, Doom. Doing fine. I got a shout out from a YouTuber with 4 million subscribers on his recent video. So that's kind of stuff that really helps me out. So that made my day better. Doom coming in with the raid. How do you always come in with raids, Doom? What were you doing? Do you actually like stream for a bit, or do you somehow get this going? Thanks for the hype though, Doom. Check the title, ugly, if you're wondering what's going on. Hey Tan. Oh yeah, looks like my bot likes to repeat stuff twice. Do I get VIP? I don't think I can give VIP out to mods. Yeah, they don't. You can't have mod and VIP. Did you hear about Technoblade? Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Put out a tweeter. Put out a tweet on my Twitter. Stream for a bit, Doom. It says Doom. Okay, cool. What were you doing, Minecraft? Can raid the gamer get VIP? VIP goes to people that raid me that are supportive of my channel. Ugly, you can check it out here. So we got pretty far on the mob head farm today. So I think originally I was gonna do something else today. I was gonna work on my next video, but my next videos include snapshot review video, which I have to re-record because they kind of changed it. They went from a release candidate back to a pre-release, which has never been done in the history of Minecraft. So quite a big thing to do. I mean, it probably wasn't hard for them to do that, but kind of says that they're trying to keep people happy. I do get mod. You get mod for being helpful in chat. Either helpful on my streams or my Discord. You can get Discord mod there if you're helpful on my Minecraft servers, you can get mod over there. Pretty much people are helpful, I give mod to. And you gotta show that you're able to be mature. So yeah, essentially I don't really want to start recording another video because I kind of already have things to do, and I'm a little bit low on space on my computer. I literally, after I put up that video about the new AFK fish farm, I literally had to delete all that footage so I can make room for the next video. But that's what I'm doing, working on raised grid. That raised grid video, I have some really long recording, like I just push record for like 3 hours, and so that takes up a lot of room on my computer. I do need to purchase another internal hard drive. So yeah, that's what I'm currently now. So I'm just gonna be lazy today, and we'll just continue to work on the mob head farm. It's kind of pretty easy. Like I kind of did all the hard stuff ahead of time, so should be fairly fun and smooth sailing from now. It's gonna be mostly like a puzzle game, moving stuff around, making it consistent, stuff like that. Okay. So let me get the stream going. In the meantime, make sure you guys are subbed to me on my YouTube channel. Have that bell notification turned on. And if you do have the bell turned on, you get access to messages I put on my community page through YouTube. YouTube does sometimes unsub you, so make sure you're subbed over there. And the title of the stream today is... oh yeah, the title is I'm lazy, let's make a auto head farm. This explains exactly my mindset. Rather than try to actually think of something to do today, it's a lot easier just to work on a almost completed project. I'll explain the head farm once we get the stream going. Make sure you guys also are part of my Discord. We are trying to reach that goal of having 7,000 people over there, part of my Discord. So if you haven't already clicked the Discord link, click it now. I also join in the voice calls. So let me hop in right now. Everybody can join in my voice call on Discord, even during my streams. And if you're even active, you're able to chat there. I'm often there, like I said, when I'm streaming. But there's tons of channels over there. All sorts of different things you could do. I see the Ray's pun channel has been really fun. People have been making different Ray pun jokes. Something we also do here on the Twitch chat. What's infotest? Oh yeah, thanks for the poll there. Do you use infotest? I do not. Yeah, I kind of figured a lot of people wouldn't. Do you think people would use it more if I just made the command like !info? Oh, did the poll just vanish? Or did I? Looks like the poll vanished. At least for me, it looked like it vanished. Did the poll vanish for you guys? The gamer says that I think I'm catching up to you in subs. I have 2. Nice. Drink up, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna work on getting the stream going. It's fun reading chat and seeing what you guys are up to. Okay. So the goal for today is the head farm. I'll explain it a bit. Oh, it says you can drag images. Really? Let's try this. Oh, we can. Okay. We'll look at that just in a bit. How's everybody enjoying their weekend? For United States, we have 4th of July this Monday? Yeah, 4th of July is on Monday this year. That's our Independence Day for United States of America. You guys doing anything special for 4th of July or Independence Day? If so, let me know. I'm having some, I think my aunt's coming out, my cousins are coming out, and cousins' kids are coming out. For a couple days. So I might spend a lot of time with them this upcoming week. That's what I'm hoping to kind of get ahead in making videos so that when they come I can spend time with them. Also, if you haven't already checked out my Twitter, I got a Twitter where I post when I go live with the streams. I also post a different announcement there, like I did put out a tweet about Technoblade and how I played with Technoblade in the early days of Hypixel, so you guys can check that out. And that's on my Twitter. I also have a Reddit where I post my different contraptions and builds, so other Minecrafters can also use them in their worlds. Let's I'll send out these announcements. So I sent out one on my Twitter and send one out on my YouTube community page. Awesome. Okay, so I think we're ready to get the stream going. We've been chatting here for 20 minutes. I don't know, I kind of enjoy the chatting part. It's kind of fun. But I also like to be productive. Okay, so I'll give you guys a rundown of the farm. I'll just make sure I didn't miss anything important in chat. Blazes, I watched SB's 737's video and he built one of your farms. Which one? Could you send me a link on Discord, Blazy, and ping me? Hey, welcome an egg, first time viewer. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit that follow button. It's a little heart just underneath the stream. That way you guys count as a follower. Your name will come up on screen as well. Yeah, I always try to leave a nice comment if somebody uses any of my farms. So if you guys see anybody use my farms or contraptions, in their worlds or different ideas I show, let me know. Just send me a message on Twitter or Discord so I can know about it. Welcome in Fire Ocean, another first time viewer. Doing Learning Pro Redstone. Do you have any tips and advice for doing redstone? Just try to design something on your own, and then you'll kind of learn along the way. How do you find glitches and things? Because I understand so much of the game, I've been playing for 13 years. When something doesn't act the way I normally think it should act, then I kind of recognize that as being like special, maybe a potential glitch, and then I look into it a bit more to see if it's something useful. I mean, a lot of glitches, probably like 90% of things I find aren't useful. They're like cool little niche things or glitches, but they're not useful, so I don't ever use them. Hey TV, their first time viewer. Sub to you from YouTube, welcome. SB737 has built a lot of your farms. Yeah, if you know any of the videos, send me the links of the videos. I really appreciate that. He made the mangrove tree farm and skull farm. Really? I know I've been talking to him, and he really wants me to do the auto dragon farm. Wes coming in with 5 biddies. I appreciate the biddies. Did they make a noise? I'm just gonna refresh it. Oh, I thought they make a noise if it's 5 biddies. Maybe it's 10. You crashed the server once. Oh dear. Okay, let's get started. Let me point out the different parts of the farm. So this is my simple creeper farm. So just a platform here with the cats. Creeper's supposed to run to the corner. This one, I think it'll... Oh, okay, I can't be in spectator maybe. I don't know. But yeah, then they run, they get washed over here. We did find out that they're taking a little bit of damage when they fall. So we can fix that. I was thinking about maybe just putting some water. Actually, wait, water there might not work. Because then they'll... I don't know if that'll work. But anyways, they're in there. Then we'll have a dispenser that puts out minecarts. Let me get my big stack of minecart. Oh, what? How can I get... Can I get this big stack? Oh, here we go. Oh wait, how do you get this big stack to here? I made this stack a while ago, and I always wanted to use it. Let's see, can I pick it up? Okay, there. And I can shift click it in here. I'm just kind of lazy. Anyways, let's see. Oh yeah, it does pick up. So it picks them up, moves them over here, drops them into this tube. Oh, they took some damage from that tube. Might put some web in there. Let's do that. So this tube is to let it so that you can have creepers build up in there. So the creepers can so you can have like tons of creepers without them despawn. So instead of name tagging creepers, just by having them inside of a boat or a minecart, prevents them from actually despawning. So they don't despawn, don't need name tags, can be automatic without a player, so that's a good thing. So then now, what you do now, you do this kind of ahead of time. So you just store them all in there, right? You store them all. And you have a bunch of them. And then you wait on your world until there's a thunderstorm. And then once there's a thunderstorm, then you come to a special area. So like you go, maybe have this in like another portal, but then you go over to this area. Once it's a thunderstorm, you just sit here and wait. And then once you wait, we'll have some kind of detection that can tell when the player is here maybe. I guess, yeah, as soon as the player loads this, and then what will happen is this is my little trick with the trident, the channeling hitting the lightning rod. So once that hits that, then it automatically produces power. It doesn't normally produce power unless it's thunderstorm, because it also produces lightning. So that kind of tells you that there's a player here. So I guess once that happens, then we'll run that redstone up to this contraption up here. And what that'll do is we'll be on a timer or a clock. and then it will release this creeper every once in a while, and that will drop down. Thunder will break the minecart and gets picked up, put in here. Creeper will turn into a charge creeper and get moved around here, and this goes into the next part. Ooh, why does he have trouble underneath that? Oh, maybe I should put a stair here. That stair might actually be nice. Did I? Kind of hard to tell what's going on. Oh, everything else looks good. Okay. Stair might help. We're just having trouble him. We're trying to get him to kind of a small spot. Try it again. We're then gonna move the charge creeper after it got hit by lightning. Drops down here, goes in front of the skeleton. Oh, it really does have trouble. Okay. I just want him getting into there. I thought the honey would stop him from jumping, but the honey doesn't actually work unless he gets... Does honey not work at all when they're water? Move the water charge creeper egg? Yeah. I've had this problem before, I think, with other farms. And typically what I do is just make like literal stair steps, make them go lower, lower, lower. But for some reason he's really floating in the water. I guess because they just like floating in the water. So I guess we can make the water thinner so they don't float so high. But I'm concerned about it is he might get out of the water and then blow up. So let's try making it thinner and we'll see if anything else, because that would probably be the best. The other option is to make more stair stepping, but that's gonna get kind of annoying. Let's put the water back here and see what happens. I just don't want the creeper to get out of the water. Guess I should have saved it. Could be kind of dangerous. Creeper's actually able to go this direction. That's... Is it fine if the creeper goes that way? No, it's not fine. Because then the creeper's too far away from the skeleton. So we definitely want the creeper to be aligned with that wall first and then move over there. So let's put in a wall down here. The wall will lift the floor up, making it too small for it to actually fit in there. And let's also fill this in and let's also save it. I think Doom, didn't you make me a resource pack to make water vanish? Oh, I think I removed it. I was trying to like I was low on space on my computer, so I was like removing stuff. I didn't delete it, but I put it into storage. I should probably download it again. It's probably still linked there. Are you on the testing server? No. So a testing server, I think we first designed this on testing server. Yeah, we did like probably a year ago or 2 years ago when the Skull sensor first came out. Oh, I guess it was probably a year ago. Yeah, we built all this stuff on the testing server. But then once I get to the part where I want to kind of like start mashing it together, then I don't do it on the testing server. Just because like the testing is really precise and I don't want anybody to accidentally interrupt it. Alrighty. So we saved it. I don't have Doom's here in the chat. I should probably find that resource pack to remove rain. Oh, okay, Doom sent it to me again. Thank you. Doom is the man. He's on top of stuff. So I'll throw this in here and hopefully that will... That should do the trick. Because I know, like, Twitch and stuff, they're not very good at... like compressing, like when it rains, kind of stuff. Resource pack. Okay, now it should be there. No Rain by Doom. I love your name. Is that like based off of the Doom game? That artist badge looks so nice. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, we're doing a contest. It's called there in chat. It's called Trivia Race, where you're going against me as well as other viewers. See how well you know Minecraft at technical level. Oh, this looks really nice without the rain. Do I still have night vision? I do, okay. So check that out on my Discord if you haven't already, if you want to take part in it. I think that's July 20th is when we're going to do that. So if you want to take part in the competition, there is rewards. Oh, that didn't work too bad. But yeah, you can see what happens is the creeper comes in. Creeper comes between the skeleton and the golem, gets hit, blows up. So this essentially makes an automatic way to have the creeper blow up without the golem taking damage. The skeleton does take damage, so we have to heal the skeleton. The way you do that is I have a witch, and then the witch is going to be attacking. Do I have a snow golem egg? I can just set one there. You can turn off rain with Optifine, yeah, but I play in snapshots, so I don't really use mods. Summon, no golem, there. The snow golem is supposed to be there. The snow golem attacks the witch. And then the witch gets mad and throws potions. Sometimes the witch doesn't actually throw them out and ends up hitting over here, which kills the skeleton. So it's kind of weird. The best I could come up with for a way to aggro the creeper without causing the skeleton to die. I mean, it could just keep replacing the skeleton. Like once the skeleton dies, just put a new skeleton. But it's possible that maybe we get a super strong skeleton with like a enchanted bow that maybe one hits the creepers. Is that possible? Make sure you guys aren't spamming in chat. First time viewer of Troph, welcome. Says opinion on dinos. Actually, I do enjoy dinosaurs and dinosaur bones. If you see my Twitter, I posted some dinosaur age bones that I found. Dinosaur fossils? Something like that. Oh yeah. Hey Godly. Godly's here. Godly's the one that's working on the ray trace. Not ray trace. Why do I think ray trace? Because every time I search the word ray trace comes up. Oh well, trivia race. There you go. Trivia race. So Godly's in charge of that. So he said it's from July 20th to 24th. Hey Poi, welcome in. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit that follow button just underneath of it, little heart. So it looks like it's working pretty good. I'm thinking this guy eventually gets hit or something, because the once in a while he just vanishes. And no one really gets to see how he vanishes. Maybe if you guys see him die or get shoved off, maybe if you could take a stream clip of it and then post it on my Discord. What I could do is I could actually add in more water, just downwards water, just to try to help pull the potion downwards before it hits it. Always try to make it relatively simple. Actually, could it be flowing? No, probably don't want flowing. Because that might push it towards it. There. So I think it's just downward water. And the golem still, I mean the golem needs to hit the witch one time to aggro it. I believe if the golem's any further away, the witch won't aggro back. Something weird like that. Maybe the golem won't attack. I can't remember. It's like really finicky. Because otherwise we could just put the golem further back. Do you need an OP skeleton, says Doob? I don't think so. I think I said I don't want an OP skeleton because then it would one hit the creeper. But I guess if you want to make an OP skeleton, like a one that's whatever the best is that can happen in game. Can a skeleton actually get? I mean, I know you can give a skeleton like OP bow, but can a skeleton naturally have like whatever the best bow a skeleton have? Because it gets level, what is it, level 21 enchantments onto it. You could use an enchantment calculator to figure out what's the potentially best bow. I mean, I really only care about power, right? Power's the only thing. But I guess, actually, wait, how much damage does the creeper have? Maybe the creeper won't have hardly any damage. So... I'll remove these. The witch is for healing. Have a good one, Ray the Gamer. So let's throw in some more creepers. I don't know if I like the water down there. I might change it out with something else. Oh, I'll maybe just shorten it. How far does the mob can fall before it takes damage? Oh, if we made water push potions away from the golem. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? Push away? Oh, push it that way? Maybe we could make it flow that way. Right now the water is just flowing downwards, if you can see that. You can slightly see that. Hey T-Sass. Do you think it would work if it was going that direction? We could try it. Block, block, block. Remove, remove, remove. Put in this, this, this. Oh, there's water over here. I probably won't do water there then. Now, this flows here. Now block this. That flows there. Now I can remove this, this. So now it's flowing. I mean, this part's flowing. This part's also flowing, I guess. But like some of this other part, he's not really using the flowing part of it. Kind of funny. It looks like sometimes the... Yeah, doesn't it look like that snowball like hits this and it still hurts it somehow? Maybe... That's kind of fascinating. It's possible I can come up with a better setup. I know the witch has to be kind of right here. So the witch has to be high enough up. How was it? I think we want the witch kind of far enough away from the creeper, so maybe it didn't take too much damage itself. Not too sure. Maybe we were trying to put the witch and the skeleton far enough apart from each other. So the witch... Oh no, yeah. Okay, so what we wanted to do is we wanted the golem to be as far away from the creeper as possible. Because right now our main problem is that the golem is just barely out of range of the creeper. So that if the golem was any closer, it would die. So then what we did is we tried to put the golem as far away as possible. Then we tried to put the witch just close enough so that the golem could hit the witch and the witch could actually fight back. Hey, it's Mr. Jag coming in with 4 months worth of sub. Wow, thanks so much. Coming in with a wave.
Hand waving.
It even says hand waving. Appreciate using your Prime. If you guys know if you have Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime, if you know someone that does have it, make sure to use it up each and every month. And I think I forgot to turn on my other bot. Turn that on. But yeah, thank you, Jag, for that. If you guys, like I said, do have the Prime, you use it every month. You have to do it manually. Oh, dude, the golem died. How did that happen? Anybody get a clip of it? It is like giving away free money to your favorite Twitch streamer if you use your Prime. Just as Jag did there. I really appreciate that. And welcome to the Gordy Gang. Get access to tons of goodies. As my way of saying thank you for being a sub. You can check out all the different things you get access to, including Raise Grid, my supporter server, where it's my new episodes all up on my YouTube channel. Let's see. Hey Gator. Tributing. It's probably fine just going down, but if you're worried about... It looks like the pot must have hit it because it did die. Snowballs don't kill the witch. No, they just show damage. They don't do any damage. Slice says, first time seeing this contraption, so I'm just confirming you're using the witch splash post harming range of the skeleton to heal it. Yes. Yeah, kind of like my, you've seen my... What was it? I think it was my endstone farm. What was my endstone farm? That had a wither underneath of it. And then I was like pushing endstone into the wither. And I was using witches to heal the wither. It's kind of a strange one. I don't know if anybody ever used it, but can't clip it just because Twitch is being weird, really. Did anybody get a clip of the golem dying? Gator says, Ray, you're a vibe. I'm just wondering, is there anything we can do? Like, to me, it looks like this little, like the way the snowballs end up hitting even the trapdoor and hurting it. I don't know. I don't see how that can be possible. Is that really possible? Let me just try myself. That kind of makes no sense. It's like the snowballs go through the trapdoor and hurt it. Okay, first we need to stop this guy. Wham! Is it working? I can't tell. Maybe I should just put trapdoor on... Oh, it does work. You can actually hit through a trapdoor. What? Does that work with arrows too? Really? Is that really a thing? It's not like there's like no part of him that's clipping through that. It just, huh? Do snowball hit spiders through solid blocks? I doubt it. Hitbox of the snowball. That's what I'm saying. It has to be the projectiles. Maybe because the projectile is right. Like it probably a lot of projectiles. They only care about the very center of the projectile. Like there's no collision, even though the arrow looks huge. Like the arrow looks huge, it can go through really small slots, just like how we showed how the skeleton can shoot through a soul sand. So it only cares that the very center hits something. And because of that, the center is not only side to side, it's up and down, but it's also front and back. So like the very center, so that means it can get like halfway, it can get however wide an arrow is. I don't know how wide it is. Maybe probably like twice as size. Yeah, probably twice the size of item. Item's a fourth of block, so that's probably like half a block. Let me see. Yeah, it looks about for half a block. So that'd be 8 pixels. So that means anything that is less than half of that, so anything that's less than 4 pixels. Let's see what trapdoor is 3. 1, 2, 3. Trapdoor is 3. So anything that's less than 4 pixels, that means the arrow or snowball can actually hit whatever's on the other side of it if it's right up against it. Okay. So I guess we explained it. It is kind of strange though. Imagine if you're like hiding behind a trapdoor wall and be like, hey, I'm safe behind this wall of trapdoors, and you just get hit. Dwang, and you die. Hardcore world. Lost forever. Semi-dev says projectiles go a bit into the block, so I guess that's it. Yeah, I think it has to do with their collision. So let's put the snow globe back again. Maybe, because of that, I was thinking maybe we can make the slit even smaller yet, because like technically, golem. Technically the golem, like he doesn't have to be a perfect aim. He just has to see the witch. He doesn't actually have to shoot through the same hole you can see it. Which makes me think we could actually do something different. We can make this hole here. I was making this hole kind of big because I thought the golem needs to just shoot a snowball through there and hit it. What we can do is just see this little red line. The red line needs to hit his red line. So we can make this hole smaller. I'm not sure how I would do that. We'd have to look at some blocks to choose from. But we could definitely do that. So let's go look at the blocks. How long have I been on Twitch? I think, can you look that up? It's possible we might be able to look that up. I think it's 4 years. Not too sure. But here's the world with all the different block sizes and all the different entity sizes. Let's look at... I made this specifically so I could do stuff like this. So I'm looking for... So currently we have a slab above the witch. We're trying to make something that's thicker and wider so it takes up more room. Actually, maybe we can't. Might have to move the golem's position. Because the lower we make it, then the golem won't be able to see the witch, and then it kind of defeats all purpose. Use a gate. Gate. think they have to see the center of each other. You're saying like put a gate like this. How did you do that? Oh. Summon golem. Summon snow. There. Okay, so I guess he can actually even though this gate is like kind of blocking its view. Oh, the witch is off to the side. Okay. Oh, and it hit it. Oh, now it's like hitting it all the time. I think I could, like, in the past I used the polling magma. I could put that in, but I think I have to make it pretty low. Otherwise, if the potion hits like anywhere remotely close to Golem, the Golem will end up dying eventually. Oh yeah, I got it again. Oh, I think the rain finished it off. Yeah, if we put it this way. Actually, why do I even? Push it up. Well, the thing is, like the gravity is already pulling down the. It's already pulling down the potion, so it's a lot easier to. See if you just open and close it, it doesn't keep shooting. So it's like you do need that line of sight. I think we did try the scaffolding, didn't we? I think we did try scaffolding, like try and have the golem shoot up into the scaffolding and then the witch would be able to shoot back down kind of thing. I think the problem was that we couldn't get the golem, we couldn't get him close enough and make it still work. I mean, we could try it again. Have like the witch on top of scaffolding. Where should I put it? Put it over here. Hello, witch. Oh, it doesn't shoot potions at all. Right. Because it can't see it all, so it doesn't bother shooting potions. Okay, that kind of defeats the purpose. I guess it kind of also does work, that it's like one way. But we actually do need to have a two-way. I believe you maintain a line of sight because they think they can shoot through trapdoors. No, I don't. The trapdoor thing is not gonna work. You can't actually see through trapdoors. I could throw it in there. They think they can walk through them. Let's get rid of this going. No. Okay, I can't see. That one. Yeah, see, it only works when you open it. Wow, they got really close. This is with water that's... I think because we're missing the water that's here, it's getting closer. We could potentially put water in there and then try to pull the witch backwards. How would that work? So I always try to move the golem up over one block. We can't really move the golem. Golem's like really precise where it's at. Sideways. Oh, how does sideways trapdoor do anything? What I kind of want is, or I guess first of all, where does the potions come from? Look like they come right from the eye. So it's like you can block the eye a little bit. I mean, you can put something there. And that's kind of what we're trying to do. I'm trying to block the eye as much as possible, but you can see the potions do get by. So I guess we did probably as good a job as we can get. Let me just throw some water in there and see what happens. I don't know if we try that for which should be able to drink water potions. I don't know if that's going to do anything. I guess the witch can try to swim in it. Oh, yeah, just try swimming in it. Oh, it swims in it, then it can't see. Okay. Yeah, because it's too high up now. It can't see where the other dude is at. Is there anything we can put in there instead? I kind of want to try this. Hey, potato. Could just remove this. That's gonna make it go forward. I think the water in there is. You see how the water is kind of like really helping the potions go downwards. So not having those first two waters is what really I think let it hit it. Bubble columns? Yeah, we might eventually put bubble columns in there. I think originally my idea was not to put them in there because they take up a bit more room and stuff. Snow layers beneath the witch. I really need the witch to stay very centered, so maybe we might put a composter or cauldron. But like if the witch moves around too much, the little the perfect angle that we have here isn't gonna work out. I mean, I guess the angle really only perfect if we have this here. But yeah, let's look at see if there's any other blocks we can use. Okay, so we're using this one. Let's try this one. Amethyst cluster, okay. And then after that, there's not really anything we can choose from. Already been streamed for an hour. We did talk for 20 minutes though. Okay, want to try the amethyst. I think amethyst can hold back water, right? Cluster is the biggest one. That sounds cool when it does hit it though, because it makes a chiming noise. Because you know, any projectile hits the amethyst makes a cool noise. Looks pretty good. This can actually be waterlogged, right? So we could do that. Not. Oh, looks pretty good. I think, like, what this pretty much does is if it if the witch tries to do some like kind of crazy angle, like he tries to shoot it like really high up to hope it hit the golem, then this will take care of the high angle ones. The low angle ones hopefully don't have enough momentum to reach it. I mean, if we do have problems, we can just add another layer of water here. We do have room for one more. But yeah, I think originally I didn't want to put it in the bubble column because I thought, okay, that's extra work. You're going to have to put them really low. Probably have to put them like this low. Otherwise, when the potion does hit the bottom of them, it's going to be within range. Like anything remotely close is going to slowly kill the golem. But I guess the question is the water in there even doing anything? I mean, it's not like moving or anything, right? I thought we could have the water like flow backwards, like this water flow that way. Or even sideways. Oh no, so we don't want to go sideways because then it'll hit this. But you do want to stay straight. So far, looks like the potions are going about this far. Almost the edge of this. Let's remove it again. And let's scoop up the water. Oh, not that water. That water. So the potions go further or the same? Oh, it looks like the potions are hitting more often. Yeah, okay. Now we got through. It looks like they're hitting more often. I guess that's kind of what we want, right? Like the whole purpose is that the potions should hit over there and not hit and not end up over. You says you need anything? I'm not sure. I don't know if I need anything. If you would like to help answer questions in the help chat, that's really helpful. Or if you know of any content creators that might need my farms, you can always message me and I can contact them. I think this is better. It's hitting over here better. Last time it was throwing more through. It looks like it's going the same distance. Ooh, that one made it over here. Maybe we'll do another layer of water. Just don't want the golem to accidentally touch the water. The golem will die if it touches the water. Did I try steering there? I don't think a steer is gonna work. Let me just check. What the heck am I even looking at? Dude, I can just barely see the witch's red line. Yeah, steer is definitely not gonna work. Maybe if I had a mod that showed like line of sight between the two of them, that might be kind of nice, because then you could see where it intersects. Like if I place a block here. Yeah, they can't see each other. Okay. The Silver's like, why do you need a witch for potions? Potion farm if you're making a mob head farm. It's just a part of it. It's part of all this stuff here. See, you got a creeper farm. Then we collect the creepers. Then we store them. And then once a thunderstorm comes, then it's going to turn on this part. Which will automatically drop them, get hit by the lightning. The copper rod and the channeling. They get sent over here as charged creeper. They go between this golem and the skeleton. It's too close, it blows up. The skeleton's going to die, so we heal it with the witch. The witch doesn't heal unless there's something that's attacking it, and that's where we have the golem. So, the golem died there again too, so must have threw a potion over somehow. Did that potion just hit the side of it? Maybe they're hitting the side. Okay. I mean, it's possible to hit inside. Let me, we'll just replace this. We'll see if that fixes it. I think this is how I had it in my my witch farm, right? You guys like see my witch farm where I was trying to use golems to. Oh, sorry, golem. I was using golems to knock witches off. It didn't work, but it's kind of interesting. Okay. Gotta clean up this stuff. Otherwise, some of this extra stuff kind of confuses people. Okay, that looks a little better. Oh! Can someone get a clip of that? To me, it looked like the potion went past it, but then it somehow knocked it backwards. Yeah, can someone get a clip of that and post it onto my Discord? There's a clip thing. It hit the skeleton. Oh, the creeper shot the skeleton. Oh, maybe that's what this is for. Set block there. Last. Clip didn't work. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that does make sense because it looked like it was after the potion, right? It is possible that the golem started hitting the skeleton. I can't remember what it is. It's either I think it's the witch can only shoot potions so far to the snow golem. Oh, I know what it was. So the witch will only shoot damage potions if the golem is within so close of the witch. That's what it was, right? Clipping doesn't work. Why does clipping not working? Is that for everybody? I didn't turn off clips or anything. Maybe Twitch is having problems. Could make sense because when I was spectating the snow golem, you can see the skeleton just above the witch right here, so it's possible. Okay, let's save this. Is it air? Okay. Okay, it's probably a Twitch thing then. Yeah, if you want to, like so, you can put in one more layer of water. If it happens again, maybe I'll add another layer of water. Everything else looks good. So I think what we're going to do is this whole little thing over here. This is how I originally wanted it with the skull sensor, but I think I could actually build it without a skull sensor. Let's see. Let's start destroying stuff. I don't think I need. Not using any of this. This was kind of a cool idea, but like I said, we found a way to do it without. Oh, there is one thing that's missing. We need just a normal mob farm, and then we gotta put in a mob near the creeper. The mob has low health, so that dies from the creeper explosion. So, yeah, I'll probably just make a mob farm where they just walk into some water, maybe. I'm trying to think of how important it is. So essentially, first thing I do is probably you want to turn the creeper farm off, turn the mob farm off, and then the creepers will get filled up. Once you fill up the creeper thing, then turn the creeper thing off, and then turn the mob farm on. And then that way, once a lightning storm comes, you just come here AFK, and creepers will already be stored up. So they'll be ready for whatever. They have quite a few of those. So then all you need is some mobs to go along with them. So I wonder. Should I make a farm that does both creepers and other mobs and then just sort them later? Or should I just make a different farm for mobs over here? And then should we actually store mobs so that it's all ready, or should we just let the mobs spawn in? They should be able to spawn in, I think, because you could build this like this. This could be built anywhere in the overworld pretty much, right? I guess maybe not desert. Can you do it in desert? Does it lightning strike in desert? I think it doesn't. I think because it doesn't rain, they didn't want it to strike because then it would produce fire without putting it out. I love that thinking noise you just made. Oh, I don't even know what I did. No, I don't think so. So you're agreeing with me that rain doesn't occur in deserts? Did the golem die, by the way? No, so there, okay. Okay, so we're not using this, right? That was all for, it's just a different idea where I was going to drop the creepers all the way through. I'll try to stop them from taking damage, but I think the new system that we got is much better. Don't need that, we don't need this either. Lightning actually started fire over here. This is just to test how far a skeleton hits a golem. It's belief time. Okay. Less stuff to get confused on. Looking a little better. Everybody contributing to the community challenge of making the auto dragon farm. What did someone say? Can you sleep thunder? Can you sleep during thunderstorms in desert? Yeah. Just because thunderstorms are dark. Has nothing to do with lightning. No lightning deserts, okay. Why is it enchanted flint and steel? For testing. Mending and breaking. Because sometimes I make farms that are infinitely automatic, which is what I need it for. Oh yeah, we can remove this stuff. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I guess this is right when I was talking about, we need to still make the farm for the mobs. So yeah, so I'll have to make probably a second farm just to collect mobs for the head part. Probably just be simple mob farm. Doesn't have to be anything too fast. Okay, this looks a bit cleaner. Eventually we'll smush this all together, kind of make it tight and compact. Why not use an unbreaking flint still? Because mending will make it repair. So this looks pretty good. What was that just flying through the air? Was that one of the golem's snowballs? Oh, it's very possible that the golem would accidentally miss and hit the skeleton and aggro that. Okay. Okay, we'll save this. Okay, so I think we're at the point we need to make the next farm, right? Probably make a mob farm. Don't know where to put it, but we can kind of work backwards. So we want the mobs. We want them to be really close to the creeper. So maybe here. Actually, wait. If there's like nothing between them, that would be even better yet, right? Because then the damage could hurt them a lot. Or what we could do, we could have that blocked, right? And then we can have damage go underneath. Let's just see if we put a skeleton here. Oh no, 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 what are you doing? Oh, let's get a normal skeleton. I said normal. There we go. So I'm just curious how much damage it'll do. Maybe I'll be able to kill it. Ah, that's pretty cool. Look at that, I already dropped the head. So yeah, I guess we could just do that. We don't even have to remove damage from the mobs, but we could lower the health a little bit. Aggro the skeleton. I mean, oh, you're explaining. So thunderstorm happens in dry biomes. No, I'm thinking thunderstorms don't happen. I think thunderstorms happen, but lightning doesn't strike in these biomes. Right? Because if I remember the thinking when they came out with lightning was they didn't want fires to start that couldn't be put out by the rain. But I'm not sure, that's just how I remember it last. So far it looks pretty good. So we just have like a mob farm up here somewhere. So the question is, should we drop mobs in at one at a time? Or should we just let them like flow in by themselves? Like, should they just flow in and then happen to... Yeah, pretty much mob head farm is working. Just need to hook this up to actual farm. What happened here? Did I blow this up? Did I break this? I don't remember. So, I mean, we could put like the creeper farm and the other farm like on top of each other, or we could even do the two farms, and then we could just sort out creepers. And again, I don't know. What would be easier? Making a generalized mob farm and then sorting out creepers, or making a second farm that's a generalized mob farm. What we could just add like a third layer, like a layer to the top of this. And then we could just have, maybe just use some water to wash them off or something. Or we could just let them walk off. Of course, the only walk off is within 24 blocks of player, or within the first 4 seconds of spawn. Lightning doesn't strike, but channeling still works. Yeah, I know channeling still works. You just can't use Riptide because there's technically no rain that falls in desert. Let's see. 2 mob farms would probably be easier because you won't need to separate them. I mean, we could just use 1 layer of creeper farm too. It kind of depends. I guess the question is, how long does a typical lightning storm last? Because depending on how long it lasts, you really only need to store up as many creepers as you can use in 1 lightning storm. There's no use storing up more. And also how fast. Let's see creepers, yeah. So we couldn't store out all creepers, we have to let some back. Yeah, the other question is how fast does the system work? Like after that one happens, we could put another one in. It can happen pretty fast now that I think about it. We probably don't want one like right here. Because then, yeah. Oh, I dropped a creeper head. But then that's a waste of one of our charge creepers. So we probably do need to, we need to keep the other creepers like kind of far away. They don't die. And we don't want them to get low health either from the explosion. Like, I think we will have to keep them kind of high. Originally I just put it here for ease of build, but I think we might have to keep them a distance, but I don't know how far. Oh, well, I guess I can kind of tell because the creeper's here. I think it's like 16 blocks. Yeah, oh, 4 blocks under 16, which is 12. So, like 12 blocks above. Let's see. Oh. The one goes down there. Oh yeah, so even if they're sitting here, they take damage. Okay. But it's not enough to have them die here, is it? No, I don't look like it. Because we just don't, we don't want them to die from the skeleton arrows. There's a bat and pig with crowns on their head. Maybe it has to do something with Minecraft Dungeons. I can look at it. Latest release when you start Minecraft. You mean the launcher? Oh, that's always been there. I think it's always been there. I think the bat's been there. Start screen. Yeah, it's on the launcher, right? Think about this bat and this pig. I mean, does the bat even have a I can't tell if the bat actually does have a crown. I think the bat doesn't have a crown. They might have added a pig with the crown. That might be a reference to Technoblade. I don't think the bat has a crown. The bat's always been there. I know that because I've seen that before. I don't know. The pig might have been there, just maybe didn't have a crown. Pig has been there. The crown is new. Okay. That's pretty cool. The bat don't have a crown on it, just its ears. TGI coming in. Thanks so much for using your Prime. Really appreciate that. We're almost to... we're currently at 79 out of the goal of 100 subs. So thanks for getting us a bit closer to that. You get access to tons of goodies. You can check them all out with the information there in chat. Appreciate using your Prime. And if you don't know, guys, if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime or know someone that does have it, make sure to use it up each and every month because it's like giving away free money to your favorite Twitch subs or Twitch streamers. And you get all the cool perks, which I have a whole bunch of. If someone wants to do exclamation mark sub, you can check them all out there. Okay, so yeah, we're talking about putting in a mob farm. Potentially here. It could just be one layer mob farm. Like I said, it really depends on how fast. If you're in like a kind of like a void, you build your farm like above the ocean and the mobs are spawning, it should be pretty fast. AFKing properly. Doom says, you need anything now? I think I'm good now. Like I said, if you just want to help answer questions on my Discord, that's probably one place where people keep asking questions. Otherwise, then they message me on Discord privately. But yeah, Doom, thanks for being very helpful. I really like the no rain. It's really nice. People can actually see what's going on. And the artist badge looks really sweet. So the question is, should I just throw the mob farm, just to like put one more layer on this and then maybe wash all the mobs to like one side so I'm not interfering with the layers down below? No rain, no snowing, nice. Or it could have their own, they could have their own little water washer just like this. So I guess if the player's gonna be AFKing up really high so that it produces like a natural like perimeter for mobs to spawn in, then it's unlikely for all the mobs to walk out of this place over here. Because mobs only walk like the first 4 seconds of them spawning in, and then they just freeze if the player's too far away, or if they're within like 32 blocks of the player, I think, then they can walk. Because of that. Oh, how's their golem doing? Still alive, okay. Maybe it was a stray skeleton kill. Okay. I'll test that with some over a long period of time. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, so since players AFK up really high, we probably want to force the mobs out. So we either have to use their AI to force them out, like using dogs, cats, turtle eggs to get them out, or we use water. I think we'll just wash them out. That way we at least know the mobs are getting pushed out. I guess the next question is, once they do get pushed out, should we drop them down here? Like just drop as fast as they drop in there, just let them drop in there? Or should we sparingly let them fall in there? Maybe Maybe we have all the mobs kind of go down like a water Jenga thing like this. And then they drop in, since they're all kind of piled up behind each other. They can't go through too fast, or maybe even some cobwebs. Hey Ninja. We got Slothy here. I guess it kind of depends on how fast the mobs spawn. And we're also pushing them out with water, meaning they're all going to kind of come at once, but you don't want them all to die at once. Like if we dropped them all down into this little thing at once, then they would all end up dying at once, which, yeah, then you just lost all your mobs. And then the next charge group that comes through would just kind of be wasted. And moving the water back did help, because they stayed lower. Looks like they move in like pretty much as fast as the water takes them. They move into there. Just don't want them to pop out of the water and blow up. Then they destroy all the blocks. Okay, so maybe we'll do something like this, so they kind of pile up behind each other. We can eventually move this around. I think putting it on top of this would be nice, or putting it underneath would be just fine. I guess can't really put it underneath. Got creepers here. Oh, I know what I did. So I put the creepers over here. Oh. Yeah, I put the creepers on the edge here so that they would be closer to pick up. Because I originally had them all funneled to the center. For some reason I didn't like the center part. I think it was too far. For some reason it made me think it was too far away from the lightning, but I don't know why. I think originally maybe I didn't want to put them in minecarts. Maybe that was it. Then underneath there was too far away. Because I was thinking they only get zapped by lightning if they have. I think it had to be they had to be exposed to lightning. Like they had to be, their head might be exposed or something. Sky access. That's what I mean. Oh, why was that one low health? There it goes. Alrighty. So let's put in a mob farm. We could have the creepers go straight underneath. If we put another mob farm on top of this, we probably have to wash them to the side. We put water here. It's gonna push them to the corners. Could have a timer that washes them to one side. Yeah, I think we'll throw it on top maybe. Although it's hard to tell like how much mobs it's gonna produce until you actually build it. Now we'll probably move this roof up. What was the purpose of the gaps between the layers? Does anybody remember? Maybe, oh. Maybe because I was originally using this, oh yeah, this was the same setup I used in my copper farm. Because otherwise, I could remove this layer, right? It doesn't do anything. Now you can put these carpets directly on top of the trapdoors and they can spawn on top of the trapdoors. What do you do if I redeemed 12 hydrates? You can't redeem 12 hydrates. I think there's a timer on it. You could try it though. Yeah, I think I can remove this layer. I think the only thing that's there. Hey, Bob. Drink up. Yeah, I think I could remove it. But I don't think it's doing anything. Okay, good to know, Doom. This also might have been, I might have also had this gap in here because when I made the copper farm, there was something where I had to kind of space stuff out. I think the dog took up room or something. Something took up room. So I couldn't actually put them too close together. Well, yeah, obviously the copper farm, I didn't have these trapdoors on top for just creepers. Okay. I was wondering how close I can make the layers. I wonder, should I move that down right now? We can give it a try. So I want to copy everything above. Like everything here, maybe. One lower. Okay, I'll copy this, move it down. And is it copying thing over here? Nah, I shouldn't break anything. Maybe I'll make a backup just in case. Wish I could clip it. What do you want to clip? Okay, so we made a backup. So let's go ahead and give it a try. So we're gonna save this as some numbers. And I don't think I need to save entities. I'm gonna copy that and move it down by 1. And we'll load it. Hopefully. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh. It did remove the walking places for the creepers to go to. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Hopefully the creepers still can pathfind to that. Hey Sid. You could fall asleep to that? Is that like the ASMR thing, right? People make noises and makes people fall asleep to it. You don't need anything right now. Could give me a command challenge. Like I said, if you want to help people in the help channel, maybe they need a special command or something. I just want to see if the creeper will still try to hop down to like those layers over there. I would think it would go there. It's not that far. Okay, yeah, it does. Let me try. Oops. Well, okay, so it still works. So yeah, okay, that's good to know. So that's based on AI. So now what we'll do is, I think we'll just copy this one, copy the top piece. Save. I'll just throw it up here for now. We'll move it later. And we'll delete this. Okay, so now we have a nice platform to work from. Might have to do something covering that up, maybe with trapdoors or something. So, I guess I could build a farm somewhere else too, and then I can just move it in. Maybe I'll move it, maybe I'll keep a gap between the two of these and we'll squish them together later. Because I don't know how compact I want to get them. So essentially we just want 2 tall mobs. I'm just going to fill in an area for now. With polished andesite. And if we're going to push the mobs out, do we want to push them just one direction, or do we care which way they get pushed? Push them just one direction. We'll just need to have some water back here that washes them that way. Over here. So if I release water, it's gonna go like that. Maybe we could just use like half this water. Yeah, it's not gonna be very much. If I put water there, maybe water over here or something. Maybe they could kind of work together to push the mobs out. And what, do they always work together? For the most part, yeah, it looks like they work together. This one's pushing that way. Even if there's blocks, let's see, if there's blocks like this. And then if there's blocks here, does that change? No, this still kind of works the same. Maybe we could just have like two water and then push them this way. And then this is pretty straight on. These are all kind of pushing it to the center. There's like, there could be a hole here that catches them. I wonder if there's a way to get this one to be more angled. Like if there was a mob here, it just keep going straight out. Like, there's a way to get it. I guess it could fall there. It's not a big deal if it falls there or falls here. And then from here we could funnel these ends. I don't know. It just don't seem like a lot of spawning spaces. It'd be 8, or not 8. It'd be 7, 7, and then 6, 6, 5, 5, and 4. That's not a lot. You could figure like how many mobs spawn. Like what's the probability of mobs spawning in that? Don't really know that top of my head. Let's try 8. Oh. Plus 8 plus 7 plus 7 plus 6 plus 6. Oh, I did that wrong. Whatever. And then we'll just do plus 2. That's only 44 spawning spaces. I don't know, is there a way to figure out like how many mobs would spawn there in so much time? I guess we kind of know how fast the farm is. Because we want the creepers to be a good distance apart from each other. That looks like it's still working. Like creepers here. If they can take some damage, that's fine. Blasted it off, of course. That's funny. So maybe I should time this. Actually, wait. What's the slowest part about this? Slowest part is probably just the creeper blowing up, which is what, 4 seconds? Or no, that's TNT. There's a little bit of time wasted. With just the creeper moving into the chamber. So maybe I should time like how long it takes a creeper to go from over here to actually blowing up, because that's kind of the time we need between cycles. Let's give this a try and start. Okay, 6 seconds. So it takes 6 seconds between cycles, which is pretty fast. So that means we kind of need a mob to spawn in every 6 seconds. Oh yeah, so that's one part of it. Let me write that down. 6 seconds per... where's the notes? Cannot find it. Okay, maybe I don't have it in my notes. Let me write it down. Mob head farm 6 seconds per charge creeper. Oh, that's what I called it. I called it charge creeper farm. I guess yeah, it is charge creeper farm. But like, is it the only thing you can do with charge creepers is to make mob heads, right? It could also be a disc farm, I guess. Maths indeed. Doom's asking me what's the most useless, more useful. What's the most useless and more useful item I have given you? Probably the OP sword, like this one or the other ones. Obviously the armor sets. I mean, all the stuff that near the top, Doom. That's what I consider useful. Stuff I use less. I don't use as much. That should kind of explain it. By the way, how are you coming along on this? Are you able to kind of like understand like what I want and separate stuff? Like if you could separate a little bit, then I could come in and separate it more. Is it possible a head farm? Yeah, it's what you see in front of you. Okay, you understand? That's good. Alrighty. Hmm. Hmm. Only works in storms? Yeah. Has to be a thunderstorm. Okay, so I guess we kind of figured out that time. What was the other time? There's one other time I was trying to think of. There's something that... Oh, yeah. I was trying to wonder how long does a thunderstorm actually last on average? Should know this because I made 2 different types of lightning farms. This will be the 3rd, well, or 4th. Because depending on how much lightning there is, depends on how many charged creepers we need to store up before the farm. But I guess you could also store up mobs too and be ready. I mean, how hard would it be? I mean, it wouldn't be much difficult. We just push mobs over and we put them in minecarts and we just store them in tubes just like this. It might come up to be like a lot of entities over time. But I mean, at least that way you're prepared. You don't have to depend on actual mob spawning. Maybe we'll do that because it won't be much different. It'll be pretty much the exact same thing we got here with the charged creepers. There'll be other mobs. So right now, creepers are just getting pushed over. Yeah, we'll just wash the mobs. We'll wash the mobs. Then we can collect them. How should we collect them? This one we're collecting underneath. We can collect them underneath too. Oh, hello there, sensor. Skulk sensors be busy. Noisy. Is that pretty noisy? $10 minutes? I was thinking that the longest thunderstorm can be 10 minutes, right? If you see my thunderstorm RNG setup, I think in that video we figured 10 minutes for the longest, right? I'd have to watch it again. So I think it's like 10 minutes to less than 10 minutes. I don't know. Maybe you can ask Seji, see if he knows. You can look at the Minecraft code. Or we can ask other coders. Do you know what the average time is for a lightning storm to last? Mimic says, I found you from scrolling through Phil's server. Phil's server. I mean, Phil's? Oh, yeah, I guess you wrote kind of Phil's. Wait, scrolling through his server? Like just random chat in the server? Dune says, someone asked you to describe yourself to them in one word. What would it be? Ooh, what do you guys think? How would people describe you in one word? I guess probably quiet. Most people think of me as being quiet, like in real life. Obviously, during streams I have to talk a lot, but typically I just don't talk. Do a lot of thinking. Think a lot, listen a lot, talk very little. Trident can despawn only if it doesn't get reset. Slay says sexy. Okay. Lightning Storm takes between 3,600 to about 16,000 ticks, or 3 to 13 minutes according to the wiki. Thank you, Kane. Canny. So I wonder, would the average be in between that, or is it more likely to fall somewhere else? Doom says you would be smart. Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll just go with that for now. 3 to 13 minutes. So what's the middle of that? So you take 13 minus 3 divided by 2. Would it really be 5 minutes? Did my controller just unhook? Oh, it did. That's not, is that right? 5, but then let me go 5 plus 3, right? It'd be 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. Or 3 plus 5 is 8. 13 minus 5 is 8. Yeah, I think it'd be 8. Yeah, I did put that in my calculator, Slay. Something I learned from my professor is you always calculate out everything. Because that's the biggest mistakes that are ever made with math calculations, is that people try to think like, oh yeah, I can just do this in my head, and then they try to calculate the rest, and it turns out everything that they put in the calculator was just fine. Stuff they did in their head was wrong. But I do some math in my head. But if you want to avoid mistakes, mistakes always come from trying to calculate in your head, or copying, like putting information into the calculator or taking stuff out of the calculator. So what was I said? I said 8, right? Okay, so 8 minutes. So let's figure 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Let's write that down. 8 minutes per storm. T-storm. Which means that actually gives us some good information. If we can blow up a creeper every 6 seconds, and we have 8 minutes to do it on average, so 8 times 60 divided by 6 seconds, that means typically want to store up 80 creepers to keep it running. That's pretty good. I mean, my concern was that maybe the fire wouldn't end up producing that much because like the thunderstorm just doesn't last very long. But if you kind of prep ahead of time, then you should have plenty of time. It says on the wiki that values at each range are uniformly distributed. Okay, that's really helpful, Canny. So yeah, 80 creepers stored up, which is quite a bit. I guess we don't have to worry about despawning. Well, we do have to worry about despawning once we release them. Let me write that down. Equals equals 80 creepers mobs per hour. Not per hour. Per storm. Because we not only need 80 creepers, we also need 80 of the other mobs. So 80 other random mobs. So I think, yeah, I think we kind of want to prep ahead of time. We want people to AFK this, and then as soon as the thunderstorm comes, just go through the nether to the special spot or whatever, and come to this farm and just AFK this until the thunderstorm's over. Gives number an average of 9 hours between each thunderstorm. Oh, really? 9 hours? That's helpful. Because we use RNG, so we got faster. But then my previous lightning farm prior to RNG one is use natural one. I think I said like, I'll have to watch the video, but I think I said like 12 horsemen per hour, and so that's, would you get 4 horsemen or 3 horsemen per explosion? 3 horsemen? Not sure. I think it's a 12, so you divide it by, that'd be like 4 per, you said 9 hours. Yeah, they don't seem quite right. Oh, but then you can get multiple lightning strikes. I did a bunch of weird calculations with the help. 9 hours per storm. I think it's 3 horsemen. Okay, 3 horsemen. So that means that there was 4 strikes. I think I said 4 strikes per day. I can't remember what I said. Or an average. Maybe an average. Maybe average it was 12. No, it can't be 12 per hour. That'd be way too much. I think it was per day, just because it's so slow. I don't know. Maybe somebody could watch my old lightning farm. See what it says. Anyways, I guess we found out that we want to collect all the creepers ahead of time. That way, or collect the creepers and the other mobs ahead of time. That way we're ready. So we just want to probably make a farm here. I guess we can stack it on that one. So I just wonder if I want to push all the mobs to the outside and then have another layer that moves them all back to this side again. I guess it doesn't really matter. So we put water. Oh, we gotta make this bigger. Oh, no. I figured, what is this? Okay, 3 overhang must have been good enough. 3 overhang, 3 blocks of overhang. Pretty much get 100% of mob spawns. 3 overhang on this side. 3 overhang on this side. Okay, so we could try and make it the same size as the other one, but then water is definitely not going to reach this. See, 3, 6, 9, 11. Just memory from 2 months ago. What did I say? 11? 11 and water goes out 771, 14, 15. So it's a little bit shy. Where's the center again? Let's mark it. The water's gonna be there, then it's gonna be 7, so they'll do this. And yeah, pretty much the same thing here. And here. Alrighty. Seems that the thunderstorms happen about 2.5% of total time and is about 3 to 13 minutes. That's helpful, Dutch. So 2.5 times the total times. I guess. So in how does that 2 point... Is that 2.5%? Is that the thunderstorm time versus other times? So let's say in 24 hours, is that like the full 8 minutes kind of thing? Let's try this. 24 hours. 24 hours. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the times 60. So then that's how much minutes occur in 24 hours. And then you're saying 2.5, so times 0.025. That means you're saying only 36 minutes out of 24 hours. And then if we said storm lasts 8 minutes on average, so we divide by 8. So on average, you're saying an average is 4 thunderstorms in 24 hours? Hundred hours, you should get about 2.5 hours of thunderstorm. And I said 30. About 25, so about divided by 2.5 divided by 25. It's about an hour. Well, our calculations don't come up. We're not the same for some reason. Why is your calculation different than mine? Make a sound trap? What the sound trap? Just put a bunch of noises down. Dude says I got a file with 2,500 questions in it. Would you like to answer them all? Why do you have so many questions? Is it just to keep people busy? Ask chat, I guess. Personally, my throat's gonna get bad if I keep talking. Levo says you're in one of SB's 737 new video. Really? Can you send me a link on Discord, please? The interesting thing was how people found me in your Discord because I don't message a ton and I'm invisible. You're invisible? Why are you invisible? 80 heads in just 8 minutes. Yeah. 80 heads in 8 minutes. That sounds like some pretty good rates. But it does take a little bit of time to set up. A simple setup would have the creepers blow up the creepers. Yeah, but we want to get all heads, so we're going to throw in a mob farm. Because then once I build this farm, then I can check it off on my farm everything document. Oh, he said that 3 to 3 minutes was 9. Didn't we just figure it was 8 though? They're doing my math wrong. I guess... Okay. I guess we'll just work on the farm. We're going to wash the mobs off. Oh, okay, I forgot about this. So it thinks it can't reach, so it doesn't attempt it. Okay. Okay. Let's see if they work now. Hey, okay. So wash the mobs. I wonder if we could just use one layer. What's more important? see, down below we have a creeper farm. That's 2 layers. But we're just trying to get creepers. That means all the other ones fail, so we're going to get less creepers, even though we have more spawning spaces. This one, we have more spawning spaces. We're going to get less spawning spaces, but we're not restricting it. So we might end up with the same. So maybe we can just put in 1 layer? I don't know. To me, it's really hard to calculate how the farm is going to work before you actually run it. You might have to just run it. Is the music still playing, by the way? I can't hear it. Okay. So, we'll release the water. And then we'll pick it back up again. Kind of forget that I do have a dispenser here. Oh, this is full of bone meal right there. Oh, it is. Rainbow washing of some bone meal. We'll put that there. No, I missed it. Okay, so we'll pick up the water. We could drop from a trapdoor too, I think, right? Maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of designing this for Java Edition. Because I know on Bedrock Edition, someone maybe can confirm this, that Bedrock doesn't. Oh, I also need to turn on my controller again. You guys see my controller not making little images anymore? Like it's frozen? And just remind me. Yeah, I think somebody said that Bedrock, they can't use waterlogged trapdoors, which I find really strange because they have way more waterlogged stuff than we have here. But I think you could just do this, right? No, not that one, this one. This will do the same thing, I think. Well, no, it might be one shorter. It has a drop down one? Oh yeah, then it goes down. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, that works. And then, oh, I gotta click on that one. But then we can wash them off. Then they're gonna fall down. Now we can wash them all the way to over here. And then we can pick them up. So then we can have the water. I'll have the water on top of this. So let's cover this up so mobs don't. It shouldn't affect pathfinding, I don't think. Hopefully not. They do pathfind it elsewhere. It is slightly bigger than... Oh yeah, I might have to put in some other stuff. We could extend that too. Okay. So we're gonna drop them. We'll drop them down to this level. Oh, I need to figure out. I do this quarter 2. Probably should use the command to do this. So drop them down here. That means we need at least have. I need to have a gap here so they can fall down. And that means we need to have a floor here to pick them up. They fall down here. Then we wash them that way. We might need multiple levels now that I think about it, because the waters only go so far, right? We can make a flat collector too. Wonder how weird this is gonna look. Not really weird, but how like item expensive is it gonna be? This one we also need to pick them up from here at least. No. Here. Same thing on this side. Hey Glitch, welcome. If you guys are newer to the stream, hit that follow button. Okay, so I drop down. Doom says, need anything Minecraft related? I think I'm good. I'm anticipating how you're going to sort out my Dave toolbar. I think for now, I'm pretty good. I really just... Most thing I need help with is getting better at making videos faster. I'm just kind of slow. I've had people like offer to edit my videos and stuff, but they've never like went through with it. That's why I'm like always cautious when people say, "Oh, I'd like to help you edit videos." Like, okay, I give them like some. I'll say like maybe take one of my previous videos and turn it into a short or something. Just give them something kind of simple to do, and then they're not able to do it, or they don't ever fulfill it. You know, it's like one of those things. Like people get excited about something, like then they don't follow through with it, especially with younger people. Attention span. I guess that's called, right? Attention span. They just don't have the attention span. Drink up. Thank you. Oh, almost dropped my water on top of my laptop. I think I've only done that twice before. It's always when I have my chair a little bit too close and I turn my hand and I snag my mic or snag my water. Trying to make a bot that makes videos automatically, an NC bot that builds farms for you. There you go, Doom. That sounds nice. Hey, Vision Dragon. Great to see you here. Okay. So this is, it's gonna look a little bit strange, I guess. But we'll fill this in. Let's see how it goes. So we'll have water over here that's gonna, we'll move them that way, and then we'll have to have some more water to continue them. I guess we could have babies in there. Yeah, the babies could get stuck. But then we could use slabs. Thanks, Fiddler. Call it Ray AI. Call it RAI. RAI. That's a good one. Reminds me of Seth Bling and his bot. Shrek. Thanks so much for using your Prime. I really appreciate it. 4 months worth of sub. That is what? 1/3 of a year already? Crazy. Thank you so much for your support. Appreciate it. Welcome back to the Gordy Gang. You get access to a bunch of goodies. You can check them all out with the link there that Vision put up for you. Include access to our supporter server, emotes, badges, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. If you guys don't know, if you have Amazon Prime or if you have Twitch Prime, you can actually get a free sub here on Twitch each and every month, but you have to do it manually. And you can be just like Shrek there. I think you can just get it once you link up your account with Twitch, and then you can just click on Prime and go to the bottom and click on sub and go to the bottom and click on Prime. Alright, so we'll just throw this in here. I think it can use trapdoors, but I think slabs would be cheaper. Oh, actually wait, some mobs can't go over top of. Which mobs can't go over top of trapdoors? Maybe it's like all of them. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Oh, but yeah, we can use slabs. Then they should be able to go over top of it, right? A slab, be a full block, so we can use slabs. I'm just thinking to myself. Hopefully you guys sort of understand what I'm talking about. And once about controller, the gyro part doesn't work. What I'm thinking about is doing is put slabs here. Just trying to think how we can kind of compact this. Maybe save on some blocks. And then we'll put water here on top of it. We'll move this down. This will all be slabs. And then they'll be able to barely fit underneath that. We'll put water on top of this. So I guess we need to put water against something. Like maybe some blocks. Kind of annoying now that I think about it. I don't think you can do every other one now. How does that work? Oh wow, that works out perfectly. Okay. Like that. And then we have to come in and place in something over here. Maybe a banner or gates or whatever we want. There. Okay. Now they all end up here, which does line up perfectly with that. That's good. We will have to put in some blocks here just to line up so they don't fall onto that. Well, we'll move this down eventually, I guess. Let's not worry about that. So they're going to end up over here. Then we need to move them all to a central location. So... like so. And... okay. Now we'll do water here. Oh, this might not reach. Oh, it does. I guess because it is the opposite of this. Does make sense. Our AI channel gives us, but I don't want a bot to take your job and your reason to spend time with us. Doom then Ray will have 2 channels. AI works. Oh, that's so funny. T Green comes in saying, thank you for your YouTube views. Much appreciated. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Welcome in. Just chill and build stuff, which end up in my videos eventually. If you guys ever want to show support for all the time I put into building farms and machines and give them out free to everybody to use, make sure to share my contraptions with other Minecrafters. Let them know that I have farm for every single item in the game Minecraft, and I made nice and simple ones as well as faster ones. Okay, we'll eventually move that down. Let's fill it in with slabs for now. We'll fill from here, Ray mix, here to here. With slab. No. We want to do what type of slab? Like a Harley type. Smooth stone slab. We want to do type top. Replace polished andesite. There, okay. Now they should still spawn on that. We'll move that down to this. And yeah, let's do that now. Yeah, we have to go this one at least. Save that. And then we'll put it, I'll put that just above. Is there a squid spawn up there? Oh, I thought I'd seen a squid. Must be seeing things. I'll put that just above that stuff over there. I think that should work. There. That looks right. So they get washed off, they're washed on there. They get washed over. So then our zombies will come popping on this one here. Nice. Now I just need to increase this wall. Maybe I should put slabs. Oh, we probably have to make it solid. Oh yeah, we gotta make it solid. I forgot. Because then light gets in there. What is it? Is it cheaper to make this big, or is it cheaper to? This one I did solid. I think because I thought it was cheaper to close on the sides than to build the whole like 15 blocks out each direction. Because you think about 15 blocks out each direction, would that be equivalent to like 15 blocks this way and then this length, which is, what is that length? Here, I'll pull this up. 15 times the length is 1415, so it's 15 times 15 times 2. So that's placing in 450 blocks, if I did that right. For some reason I think it's more than that. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Something like that. Ray mix that is using Ray humming as a instrument. Well, that'd be cool, man. If somebody made like a remix of just the different weird noises I make during my streams, that would be kind of fascinating. There's someone that's that skilled out there. So yeah, placing 450 blocks verse placing in 15 times 4. I guess we can figure this out. 15 times 4, because it's 4 sides. And then we'd have to go up. How high do we have to go up? 1, 2, 3. At least 3. $180. It does seem like less blocks. Someone do that? I guess you guys would have to message someone that does remixes. I don't really know of anybody that does remixes. Maybe there's like a whole like Reddit or something where you could ask somebody. Did a Ray's Works noise remix? Doom can do it, I believe. Ray's noises. Drink up, thanks, Sid. Ray mix. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I see. You're doing a pun on Ray. Ray mix. That would be something. Alrighty. So yeah, we figured it's less blocks to do it that way. Okay, and then we'd have to fill this all in. And then what else? We have to do potentially potentially do stairs at the next layer. Did I? Oh, okay. Messed it up. Whoopsies. It does feel like kind of like a lot of work just to pick up all the mobs. I mean, like, this farm is bigger than the actual mob head farm. So we need stairs here. And then I think we just finish it off with blocks. We do have to stop anything from spawning on top of the blocks. I don't know, it just seems like a lot of blocks. I don't know why. Because it is a lot of blocks, that's why. Like, the platform's so small, and they're like, platform's so small, why does it take so many blocks to block it off? But we do need the bottom two layers just to hold on the water. Make sure you guys use English in chat. The moderators can moderate. Okay, we're gonna fill from there to here. Fill from there to there with that. That looks pretty good. We put the mob farm on top of the creeper farm. Don't look too bad at all. Could potentially get this one lower down, more squished. Maybe we'll do the corner thing. This should work with babies too. The babies would also get pulled along here. Kind of slow, but like I said, it doesn't really matter because you set this all up ahead of time. For 1 second, didn't see the message. Okay. That looks pretty good. So I think the next step will be trying to get everything kind of close together, kind of everything lined up. We'll have to take the mobs from here, and then we'll have to kind of pipe them back up again, and then drop them back down again, and store them up, because 80 mobs, imagine 80 creepers stacked on top of each other, that's going to be quite tall. And we don't want them to be so low that they, that when we do put them into this system, that they despawn. Like, we want to be able to drop in without despawning. Maybe, ooh, that's a good question, maybe we'll, oh, it looks like the golem hasn't died, so I guess our whole problem was related. Related to do with the skeleton. I didn't even recognize that. 3. There. Glass. White stained glass. I think it should be safe if I put blocks here again. Hello, 5-layer. Okay, looks a little better. Yeah. We want them to be stored up. I was thinking maybe... Oh, why does it look like he's shooting sideways? This is a very unique skeleton we got here. We got a very special skeleton. Sideways shooting one. From India. Learn a lot of languages. Oh, really? I didn't know you had learned a lot of languages. Is it just because there's a lot in the area? How's the farm going? Says who's going good. I think we kind of got all the working parts now. I have to think about, like, all the parts are kind of separate. They're kind of together, but also kind of separate. So I want to kind of think about how I want to do this, because the player will be AFKing really high above this farm. This farm most likely will be built in right above the ocean to minimize having to get up too high, because that'll produce slower spawns. Probably want to pull the creepers or whatever out really soon so they don't end up in the water. Then we'll have to pipe them really high. Could use bubble columns to do that. And then we have to drop them again. But then we have that when we drop them off here, we don't really want them to despawn. So maybe skeleton's not gonna die, no. We got a healer. But yeah, that's kind of how it's going so far. That's a pretty good angle. Pretty good angle. Yeah. I'm satisfied. We're gonna raid somebody, so make sure you guys stay around so we can raid as a group and have some fun with it. We'll be doing that very soon. In the meantime, check out my other social links. Make sure you guys are subbed to me on my YouTube channel. Have that bell notification also turned on. YouTube does sometimes unsub you.
Look at this.
Make sure you guys also follow me here on Twitch. The little follow button just underneath the stream. Little heart. You guys count as a follower. We will be rating none other than Bruno. He is playing some survival Minecraft. He is currently on. Looks like he's playing Still Alive SMP. I don't know if that's a hardcore SMP or not. We'll find out. Oh no, I think this is maybe his supporter SMP. We'll raid Bruno, working on another hub in Minecraft. Check him out, see what he's all up to. So stick around so we can raid as a big party. Let's get all 73 you guys to join in the raid. But yeah, make sure you also follow me on my other links. Join my Discord if you haven't already. I want everybody to join the Discord. Click that link there. Keep up to date on streams, videos, tweets. Find it all over there. Also other projects. Also, sometimes I post out different funny stuff going on in my YouTubes.